With the success of Silent Hill 2 Remake selling over 2 million copies worldwide since its initial release in October of 2024, it's inevitable that future releases of Silent Hill remakes will come later down the line. Remakes tend to be a selling point for consumers, especially if it's targeted towards a prominent franchise that we grew up with and have nostalgic memories of back then. The same can be stated with Silent Hill. Many of us grew up with this franchise back then, and throughout the years have seen it grow and plummet with some mistakes along the way. However, this shouldn't be seen as something to have dismay for its mistakes, but rather room for growth to hopefully see a fully revitalized and polished addition to said original for innovative and quality improvements to its gameplay, narrative, or atmosphere. While it can be argued that Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3 are near perfect games when it comes to their gameplay complementing the survival horror combat of back then, holding up even to this day, it leaves room for growth with an enticing narrative that still leaves an impression on you many years later. With how thought-provoking and passionately written it is to tell a compelling story, or the ambience that builds much of the atmosphere, seeing this dreamy yet haunting exploration to find yourself lost in. If there's anything to go off of with the overwhelming success of Silent Hill 2 Remake with its attention to detail to many of the integral aspects that paved the way to capture the authenticity of the original for its story, characters, design, horror, etc., I'm sure the same could be applied to Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3, which is what we're here to talk about today. Today, we will discuss previous leaks and rumors and the recent official news of Konami and Bloober Team partnering once more for a new project and how this could coincide with a potential Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3 remake. In recent news, there have been leaks and rumors of a Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3 remake that are already in development according to a source dating back to October of 2024. A tweet by user planeta_play, when translated, states that a Silent Hill 3 remake is currently under development. The highlight of these claims is that they are under a codename named Project H. It would follow closely in the vein of Silent Hill 2 Remake, having a greater focus on survival horror, a more solid narrative, and finally, Konami wants the Silent Hill IP to be much bigger. The takeaway here is that the codename for Silent Hill 3 Remake is labeled under Project H. The reason for this being so important is that we can loosely connect this to a previous source that elaborates about Bloober Team's long-term plans, with confirmation of 7 games currently being developed by the development studio. According to an article published by Industry Games Ecosystem in March 2023, states Bloober Team has the development timeline from 2023 to 2027. 4 of these games are being developed in-house by Bloober, and the other 3 are co-developed with partners. Interestingly, in this section, we can see Silent Hill 2 Remake and Project C. As of the time of this video, Silent Hill 2 Remake has currently released prior in October of 2024, and Project C could be related to Bloober's new IP, Chronos: The New Dawn, slated to be released in 2025. This leaves us with Project G and Project H. It's theorized that Bloober is working on Project G, which would be Silent Hill 1 Remake, and Project H, which would be Silent Hill 3 Remake. What gives this theory more merit is the success of Silent Hill 2 Remake selling over 2 million copies worldwide, showing that there is much interest in the Silent Hill franchise and Konami is fully capitalizing on it moving forward. Bloober has proven to be fully capable of creating a faithful recreation of Silent Hill 2, and given that their profession is the horror genre, it wouldn't be out of the question for them to make follow-ups with remakes. To cement these claims, as of February 25th, 2025, it's been officially announced that Konami and Bloober Team will be collaborating once more for a joint production, presumably another Silent Hill game. Here is a quote from the CEO of Bloober Team. "Our collaboration with Konami has been incredibly fruitful, and the success of Silent Hill 2 speaks for itself. By sharing knowledge and experience, we have been able to create high-quality production together. Of course, we can't reveal too many details at this time, but we are confident that fans will be just as excited about our collaboration as we are. We can't wait to share something truly special with players when the time is right. Piotr Babino." Interestingly, earlier this year, Masahiro Ito, series monster designer, made a sketch of a Closer, which is one of the enemies that appear in Silent Hill 3. I hope you all enjoyed this little speculation on my end about the idea of a Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3 remake possibly happening in the upcoming years, as well as official news of this possibility not becoming realized sooner than we think. What do you think about the idea of more remakes? Are you looking forward to Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3 remakes? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Anyways, that's me. Thank you for watching, please have a great day, stay safe, and goodbye.